You hear the sound, like, you don't know where that came from. Some great piece of television.
That's how to give direction to a Gen Z.
It was the fact that he cast such young people, so that was a really valuable asset.
It's a group of friends. They all know each other for a long time. They grew up together in this colony. Rain Carradine, she worked in the farming side of things, and the rest of her friends worked in the mines.
I would describe Rain as any young girl who wants to live a normal life, who has been hit with tragedy after tragedy. She lost her parents. She's living on a planet that is falling apart. She has been forced into a position of survival.
Cailee Spaeny, I almost wrote the movie for her. I mean, I met her a few years ago. I saw her work, and I was constantly gravitated towards her work.
And action.
When I start to write the movie, I usually do a fantasy casting, like I just pick up random photos of actors, and I put them on the board, on the wall, so I have a face to connect with the character I'm writing. And the first photo that went up at the board was Cailee's. I knew that that was Rain.
What was so great about what Sigourney did and how I feel similar with Rain is that it's not necessarily a badass character. Ripley wanted to have a normal life, and then she's put into a place of survival. Rain is just trying to look for a home and security.
She has a surrogate brother who happens to be a synthetic. When her father was very sick, he left Andy to take care of her. They grew up together, and she sees him as a sibling.
He's a synthetic, but I don't think that there's been one like him. He's malfunctioning in many ways. He's not all put together.
He's playing two completely different characters, such different intentions, different accents.
I have just one directive, to do what's best for the company.
Really interesting on a page. As an actor, I'm always drawn to those things that feel a little bit other and a bit strange.
Andy explores what being human really means, what you do for your family. And David Jonsson, he is absolutely incredible in it, and it's been such a treat to work with him. Rain and Tyler have a romantic history that I don't think it's ever really discussed inside the film, but hopefully you feel that there was something going on.
Tyler starts off with the idea that he can get to a better place, wants to give everyone the best opportunity of a better life.
2, 1, action!
Archie Renault. Oh my goodness, we call him Dad. He just pulls out these dad jokes nonstop. I look forward to it every single day.
Take a good look outside the window. That's the way I see it, we're never coming back.
His character, Tyler, is under so much pressure, being the leader of the group and having a little sister to look after.
Kay is Tyler's little sister, and after passing of their dad, Tyler feels the responsibility to fill those shoes. Isabella plays it so beautifully, you just want to look after her and make sure she's all right.
Spike Fern, who's playing Bjorn, he's got a sort of roughness and a rawness about him.
He comes off as like this rebel youth in a way, aggressive and angry.
Getting to know Spike just made playing the Bjorn and Navarro dynamic so much easier. He really embodies the comedic relief of the whole ensemble.
Aileen plays the pilot. She actually sat down with a real pilot to help go through things that you'd be saying and things that she'd be checking before takeoff.
All right, starting her up, batteries on.
Right off the bat, I felt comfortable with Aileen. Aileen has just this amazing energy. You want to tell her everything.
3, 2, 1, go!
Please don't, listen. On the script, we had this synthetic called Rook. Rook was always going to be a torso in the movie. We knew it was a way of fleshing out the computer mother in a way. We got the guys from Legacy to build a real animatronic. Like it was going to be in the table that could interact with the characters, that could move, that could talk.
Must complete the mission.
Fede felt very strongly from the beginning that we would use an animatronic puppet to be Rook because he's completely damaged. There's only half of him. He's certainly had an interesting meeting with the xenomorph.
So then came the moment to decide how this Rook's going to look like. And we thought, well, if it's going to be a robot, it can look like anybody. In the world of Alien, you've seen some likeness being repeated many times. So we thought, like, Ian Holm will be the perfect Rook.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm Science Officer Rook, and I humbly request your services now.
Obviously, Ian Holm had passed away a couple of years ago, so I started just a conversation with his widow and his family and his kids. Thank God they loved the idea, and Ridley loved the idea, who was really close to Ian, and everybody signed off on this adventure while trying to bring him back.
In 1979, he was maybe 43 years old, and there are no molds of him that exist. So you can't scan him and do molds like we would do today to make exact replicas. So the challenge was, how do you recreate someone from a moment in time that has to be so iconic and so spot on?
We found a live cast of Ian Holm from '99 that he had done for The Lord of the Rings when he was playing Bilbo. From that head cast of Ian Holm is that we start building the animatronic to make sure the likeness was uncanny.
It took a lot of R&D. Finally, we landed on the plan that we can have it be at least 95% successful for shots, but you have to take it the next extra step for certain shots to do some CGI work in the eyes and the mouth to bring it even further along.
So we started with a puppet that Legacy built, an animatronic puppet that was fantastic, but we have to augment it to really bring it to life. That's where a bit of CG comes in, and some fine compositing and some machine learning to help make him be that Ian Holm lookalike again.